Hera is the wife and sister of Zeus in the Olympian pantheon of classic Greek mythology. Her equivalent in Roman mythology was Juno. She sacrificed the cow and later the peacock. Her mother was Rhea and her father Kronos. Hera was known for the violent and vengeful nature, primarily against Zeus, mistresses and offspring, but also against mortals. She crossed paths with shows of Peleus, Paris who offended her by choosing Aphrodite as the most beautiful goddess of hers. Those earned her undying hatred. After 300 years of falling in love with her, Zeus turned into a bird called a cuckoo to deceive her suitor. The cuckoo appeared before Hera in the midst of a heavy rain, and she, taking pity on the bird that was shivering with cold, snuggled in her lap to keep it warm. According to her, some Hephaestus Hera only likes perfect families, and she treated him of Olympus as son, as she saw how ugly she was a bird. As a result, Hephaestus bore a grudge against his mother for many years. The queen of the gods was tremendous. Do not be fooled by the serene and majestic Hera, obviously to all emotions of works of art. But don't judge her harshly either, because if you go by her origins and her mythology, her bitter temper and her rancor and jealousy that ate away at her were more than justified. How was she not going to be pissed at herself? She who was literally the lady, the most established earth goddess, venerate since ancient times in Argos, saw how the mythologies and her worship of a foreign god, Zeus, stole her prominence. She was assimilated as the twin sister and consort of the King of Heaven true, but at the cost of losing her identity in the most cruel way. With such a precedent, she should have thought of the order that awaited her. The continuous infidelities of her husband took her down the street of bitterness. Pray the jealousy of her. She was a source of constant conflict, and her fight with Zeus created great tension in Olympus and by extension in the world. Even so, she was always faithful to him and took care of the 4 children they had: Ares, Discordia, Lilitia, and Nebe, with Hephaestus, who she confessed by herself she was not such a good mother, since she disowned him for being ugly and lame. But later she repented and welcomed him into the bosom of the Olympian family. The Greeks recognized her dedication by making her the ideal woman, protector and marriage and motherhood. The only reproach she could make of her was that she once conspired with Athena and Poseidon to overthrow Zeus, but she was really fed up with her infidelities. And that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.